God. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Anyways, hold on. Let me get my mic turned on. I can't. I'm so unprepared for this. Hold on. There we go. My bad. My bad. My apologies, yo. That was a good little intro I gave y'all, man. But anyways, yo, I know I'm on a little. I know I'm on a little bit early, but I've decided we're gonna go ahead and get this on and pop and get this started. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me get on and pop. I had to give y'all the little Roman Reigns, the OTC with War Games coming up this Saturday. I know I'm on a little bit early and everything without the crew, but I decided, just go ahead and get a little business out the way before we get the show started. I'm your host, Big Case, Wrestling Talk Radio. You know what I'm saying? Little pre-Thanksgiving show. I want to wish y'all a happy early Thanksgiving. I know the holiday is coming up on Thursday. I will be here in Virginia Beach. I won't be in Charlotte for Thanksgiving this year because for my job, I only got, usually I'm down there for Thanksgiving. Y'all know me personally. I'm usually down at Thanksgiving with the fam or whatever for Thanksgiving. But this year, fortunately, I only got approved for one holiday. So I will be down there for Christmas this year. And I will be spending Thanksgiving here in Virginia Beach with my god sister, her family. So still blessed to have somewhere to go for Thanksgiving. So, but I'm definitely ready to get some good eating. Get some good eating in. It's big back season. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, we're going. This is the first time we ever did this. This is a Tuesday, and I know y'all be like, "Damn, why is he here on a Tuesday? It's a Tuesday night." Y'all usually see me on Thursday nights, but we decided to do it on Thursday's Thanksgiving, obviously, and we wanted to go ahead and just do something different. And this is actually a special edition. We're going actually live during the episode of NXT. NXT on the CW is actually going to come on here in like 2 minutes. So we're doing a live. So y'all know I usually update everything in regards to the show afters. But you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep y'all up to date as the show is going. And also, sorry about that. Alarm went off. But yeah, I usually keep y'all up to date with everything that's going on in regards to NXT after the show. But this time we're going to do it live. But I'm still going to post results at the end of the show to let y'all know anything that y'all missed. So we'll definitely have that on and popping. So there we go. And yeah, so I want to start a little bit early. Get the fellas will be on a little bit. They'll be on a little later. But once they come on, we're getting down to business. We decided to switch up things, and we're doing a special top 10 2025. So basically, everything that we're going to be discussing is things that and this shout out to Lucas who gave the idea for this. So we're going to be doing a special show in regards to top 10 things that we think that's going to happen at the end of by the end of 2025. So on December 31st, 2025, we're going to go through the whole year. We're going to make our top 10 predictions of what we think is going to happen. And if y'all want to chime in or whatever, if y'all definitely want to get in on this, get it in the comment section so that way we can get y'all opinions and everything in regards to what y'all think. Matter of fact, let me update my thing here because I'm actually live. Didn't tell y'all I was online. I was on live. I should have done this before the show started. But hold on. Thank you, because I'm actually live. Didn't tell y'all. Let me turn my mic down because I'm actually talking as I'm doing this. So yeah, I just want to get a little bit early because I want to do a little housekeeping and get that out the way. While I'm getting this updated, make sure y'all follow us on all the socials, Facebook, Instagram. Make sure y'all follow us on X as well, where I keep everything updated with the latest and greatest with the with wrestling news, whether I post results from Monday Night Raw, NXT, SmackDown, Dynamite, cover it all. If there's any breaking news that happens, I usually post it on the page. So make sure y'all like that so that way y'all can stay updated with everything going on in wrestling. Also, a couple of shout out to my boy Sean, your boxing fix. Had a big event here at Norfolk Scope a couple of weeks ago. So he was out there covering that. So if you're a big boxing fan, your boxing fix, go follow him on Instagram and also follow him on Facebook. Anything or everything regarding boxing. Also, shout out to the Two Fat Guys podcast. I chime in every now and then, catch up with the fellows and everything. They talk wrestling too, and they talk a lot of stuff, Marvel, DC, movies, so everything like that. So they discuss a lot on their show. I definitely got to do a collaboration. 2025, we're definitely going to be on their show. I want to be on their show. I've been on their show like once or twice, I believe, but I definitely want to have them on so we can do a collaboration. So, couple things that's going on. We got War Games. War Games is this coming Saturday night live in Vancouver, British Columbia, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Peacock. So this is the second pay-per-view. They started kind of early. I kind of like it. It starts at 6. So, that way it starts early. You do what you got to do Saturday night or whatever. So it's kind of dope. And that gives me a chance to watch the Ohio State's whoop some Michigan ass Saturday afternoon at noon. Oh, yeah, we coming. The team up north, we whooping y'all ass. We owe y'all from last year. So I'm definitely going to be able to watch that. NXT just came on. Like I said, I'm going to keep y'all updated on everything that's going on with NXT. Like I said, as soon as my boys Chris and Lucas get on here, we're going to start the show immediately. Then y'all going to like this. It's something different that we're going to be doing in regards to the top 10. So definitely looking forward to that. Give me just a minute. I'm just updating and letting people know we are live. Bam. All right, bet. So we're good to go. Yeah, I just want to get some housekeeping out the way before we get started, because once they get on here, we're getting started. Like we're definitely getting started, man. So, but yeah, I would definitely want to hear y'all opinions, man. What y'all think is going to happen in 2025? It's a big year coming up. We got Raw's moving to Netflix, and so that's going to be happening. So a lot of things happening this year. So next year. So we definitely want to hear y'all opinions of what y'all think is going to happen. I got like 7 things on my list. I know I'm going to add 3 things on my list of what I think is going to happen in 2025. So definitely looking forward to that. So we definitely got a lot to talk about. Like I said, wait for them to come on. NXT's on now. They are starting off with what happened with Ridge Holland and Andre Chase. As y'all know, last week on NXT, it was a number 1 contenders match between Andre Chase of Chase University and Ridge Holland. The winner gets to be the number 1 contender for the NXT title at NXT Deadline, which takes place Saturday, December 7th. Winner was going to become the number 1 contender for the NXT title for Trick Williams' title. The stipulation for the match was if Andre Chase lost, Chase University has to disband. So I know Ridge Holland did win the match. So Chase University is done. So they're done. So I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen with Chase University, see what all their characters and see what happened with them. So looking forward to that. So right now, that's what they're opening the show with. So I'm interested to see what happens with Chase University, because I want to see more character development. I want to see what happens with Andre Chase. I want to see what happens with Thea Hale. So I'm definitely interested to see what's happening with that. So, but I'll keep all up to date what's going on with NXT as we're doing this. Oh, well, I'm here. I'll show y'all my Christmas tree. Yeah, man. Yeah, I got the Christmas tree up. Y'all like? I know it's not all done yet, but I got a little bit more things to put on there. But yeah, we'll get it popping. So, so yeah, got my little Christmas tree up, man. I gotta get in the holiday spirit. I'll put some stuff outside as well. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm trying to waste time till the boys get on here. I didn't even want to start immediately. I want to get everything flowing into it before they jump on here. So, what else is going on in the wrestling world? Oh, we can discuss this too. Full Gear happened on this past Saturday. We saw it. To me personally, I didn't enjoy the pay-per-view that much. It was okay pay-per-view. Nothing stood out to me a lot. This was just a mediocre pay-per-view. It's not one of the best pay-per-views they had. So as y'all know, in the main event, Jon Moxley beat Orange Cassidy to retain the AEW title. The storyline that's going on with this whole Jon Moxley taking over AEW to take over with his group, I'm just not a fan of it. It just seems like it's forced. And it's like every other week he was like being real cryptic leading up to when he beat Daniel Bryan for the title. And it's just something about it's just not right. And it's like the Young Bucks are gone. And I feel like what's going to happen with that storyline, I feel like the Young Bucks is coming back with Kenny Omega, and they're going to be the ones to take down Jon Moxley, since Orange Cassidy couldn't get the job done and his crew. It just feels like, I don't know. And then the MJF match with Roger Strong, it was a technical wrestling match, but it just, I didn't understand the concept. I thought they were going to end up going with Adam Cole to face MJF, but I guess they're waiting for World's End at next month for that to happen. The World Tag Team title match was a fatal 4-way. Private Party, as y'all know, just won the AEW World Tag Team titles, and they did defend them in a fatal 4-way. Kind of felt like it was a rush with that match. I didn't expect them to lose. Jack Perry lost the TNT title to Daniel Garcia. Shout out to Daniel Garcia for finally winning a title in AEW. That match just feels like Jack Perry's title reign was boring to me. I didn't like it. I wasn't a fan of it. Just boring. It felt like because they had a group with the Elite, Felt they just kind of threw a title on. The same thing with Okada, him become the Continental Champion. They felt like they just threw a title on him just because everybody's an elite needs a belt. It was really unnecessary. Speaking of the Continental Classic kicks off tomorrow night on AEW pre-Thanksgiving, so they have that. The Continental Classic tournament kicks off. I did post the participants on the Wrestling Talk Radio Instagram and Facebook page, so make sure y'all check that out. So they have the blue group and the gold group, so make sure y'all check that out. So, we got an NXT. We got an NXT North American Championship match tonight. Tony Angelo defending the title against Shawn Spears. So we got that title match coming up tonight. So, NXT's on. And also, the Women's North American Championship match is also tonight. Fallon Henley's defending the title against Tatum Paxley. We'll keep you all up to date in regards to the results for all the title matches as they happen. Speaking of women's mid-card title, as y'all know, a couple weeks ago, they introduced a mid-card Women's United States Championship on SmackDown. They're having a tournament. The winner will be crowned on the 14th on the Saturday Night main event special. And then last night, they introduced the Adam Pearce. They did it before the show, which was kind of lame. Should have done it live. But nonetheless, they introduced a Women's Intercontinental Championship. So the women have mid-card titles now, which is kind of dope. I think we had discussed about that on a show a few weeks ago in regards to them doing mid-card titles, and I kind of like that concept. So we got the Women's Intercontinental Champion, and we got the Women's United States Champion. I will post something on the page in regards to who y'all think should win, should become the inaugural champions on each brand. I like that. So you have a huge roster of women, and when they only have just the women's tag team titles and then just the women's world championship and the WWE women's title, you have everybody fighting for one title. So this gives the mid-card women, give them a chance to fight over another title. So I do think that's a dope concept. So how this is going to play out, I don't know. I'm not for sure. So we'll definitely see. AEW has two of their titles. They have the TBS title, and they also have the Women's World Championship. So TBS titles, the women's, I will call it their women's mid-card title. So I do have a feeling that AEW, wait a minute, I'll leave that to myself. I'll leave that opinion. That will go on to y'all kind of know where I'm going with that, but I'll save that for my top 10 list of things that's going to happen in 2025. So we're almost at the end of the year, y'all. We are almost at the end of the year. We have the Iron Survivor Challenge. We have Axiom versus All Ego Ethan Page. I almost said his name wrong, y'all. All Ego Ethan Page. Winner goes to NXT Deadline. As y'all know, Deadline's coming up Saturday, December 7th, like I mentioned earlier. They will crown the new number one contender for the NXT title and also the NXT women's title. So looking forward to those matches. They had a couple of qualifying matches. I have posted the results of who won those first couple of matches on my page. Make sure y'all check that out. So, and I definitely want to hear y'all predictions. Who y'all think is going to end up winning these Iron Challenges? These Iron Challenges are actually pretty decent. When they took away War Games, because War Games was an NXT thing, and I kind of liked it because it made it feel special. And they were bringing back some of the dynamic pay-per-views from WCW, like Great American Bash, Halloween Havoc, and then they brought back War Games. And if y'all know the early days of NXT when they had the War Games, we were excited, yo. That was the highlight of the weekend, was the NXT War Games. And I remember our favorite moment that we always talk about was the air raid when Tommaso Ciampa put Adam Cole through the two tables during the War Games match. That weekend was dope, too dope. They moved the War Games match to the main roster for Survivor Series, which, I kind of guess Survivor Series, War Games, they kind of mix the two. I'm a traditionalist. I like the old school 4-on-4, 5-on-5 Survivor Series battles. Growing up, they used to take, used to have 4 baby faces versus 4 heels. I used to like that concept. I kind of missed that, though. But they took that concept and they elevated it down to War Games. So in this year's War Games, you have the OG Bloodline versus the new Bloodline. So as y'all know, last week, Paul Heyman came back, and CM Punk is now with the OG Bloodline, and they're going to be taking on Solo Sikoa's Bloodline. So We got a couple. I got a couple. I don't know. I might save them for the show. We have a little extra time, but we do have a couple of predictions. We'll go into war games a little bit. We have a little bit extra time. We'll go into war games and make our predictions in regards to what's going to happen with war games. Also, they added 2 matches to war games this upcoming Saturday. The United States Championship match will also was announced. You're gonna have LA Knight defending the United States title against Shinsuke Nakamura, who just made his return 2 weeks ago to SmackDown. Has his new look, all black, kind of dope. I'm actually a lot of people. What I'm reading, they kind of want a title change. They want Nakamura. I think it's too early to take the title off LA Knight. I can see this definitely being a feud where it goes 2 or 3 matches, and then eventually, I think the payoff is Shinsuke Nakamura will actually win the United States title. So I can definitely see that happening. So and then also the Intercontinental Championship will be defended in a triple threat match. So it's going to be Braun Breaker defending the Intercontinental title against Sheamus, and also Ludwig Kaiser of Imperium. So they actually got into a brawl last night. Adam Pearce came out there with his War Games. Remember his War Games voice? You want to play games? Let's play some games in Chicago at War Games. That was last year. That shit was funny as hell. But yeah. So that's gonna be that's actually might be a decent match, man. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Everybody knows Sheamus has 1 belt he hasn't got yet in his to complete the Grand Slam, and that's the Intercontinental Championship. Do I think down the line? That's another prediction. We'll leave that alone. I got a lot of predictions. I got a lot. For me to only have 6 or 7 listed, I actually got a couple in my head that I'm thinking. So I'm definitely looking forward to some of this. Hold on. People calling me during the show. I was like, really? Sorry, it's my god sister. Shout out to my god sister Vanessa, who I'll be at dinner for Thanksgiving. Let me let her know. All right, had to let her know where I was doing my podcast. Yeah, shout out to her family who have been nothing but good to me, for ever since I was growing up. So I'm definitely I'm gonna enjoy being at their house Thanksgiving. Shout out to my fam. Love y'all as well. Everything. I'm just sorry. I'm just trying to talk through this real quick until they get on. I'll just try to tell. Anyways, what's good? What's going on with y'all, man? What's going on with y'all? What's everybody doing for Thanksgiving? Y'all, everybody eating good? Everybody, y'all frying the turkey? Y'all baking the turkey with y'all? Everybody traveling. So, this said, Thanksgiving, trying to be around family, good people. Like I said, fortunately, my job only said, hey, you only get 1 holiday this year. So, y'all gonna go back and watch this. Like, this motherfucker's been talking to us to death for 20 minutes. What else? What else can we go over real quick while I got some time before they jump on? What else is going on? So we got NXT going on now. You got AEW. Their next pay-per-view is gonna be World's End. Actually, War Games for WWE. This is their final pay-per-view of the year. As y'all know, they took out TLC, which used to be in December. They took that out. So now it's just War Games, and that wraps up the year. Because I I think they did that to cut back on pay-per-views, also in regards to family time. So everybody gets to, the crew and wrestlers get to be at home with their family. So, I completely understand. So I know we're doing another show before the end of the year. I don't know when exactly, but we will be doing another show before the end of the year. And just to wrap up our 2024 year, talk about, our matches of the year, standout stars. You know what? I'll go ahead and do a little bit of 2024 preview. As far as my superstar of the year, match of the year, obviously. There's a couple of I'm going all over the place. Let me start with 5 minutes. Okay, Lucas just messaged me. He said be on in 5 minutes. All right. So a couple of things stand out. Obviously, the most standout moment of the year had to be Cody Rhodes dethroning Roman Reigns at WrestleMania to becoming the undisputed WWE champion. So that was pretty much the biggest moment of the year, him becoming a champ. Anything else that stuck out to me? Promising. My feud of the year, obviously, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. That's definitely my feud of the year. I enjoyed that feud. The Hell in a Cell match. Oh man, that's another one. That could be It's my candidate for match of the year too. The Hell in a Cell, bloody. I mean, we in the crew were talking about it. We're like, if they're gonna do inside Hell in a Cell, we need blood, and that's exactly what we got. We got blood. We got a good storytelling. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. So that's going to be my match of the year personally. When we do the show again, you'll have me mention it again. That was definitely my match of the year. A lot of good moments happen. Of course, we got the what else? The breakup of the Judgment Day. They finally came to a final. They're pretty much done. I got a lot of. This is why I want to jump into 2025 because we got a lot of good things to talk about 2025. But yeah, what did y'all think about 2024, man? What was anything that stuck out to y'all? Any moments or anything like that stuck out to y'all? I definitely want to hear y'all opinions. I'll make a little thing on Instagram and let y'all voice y'all opinions in regards to what y'all think that stuck out to y'all in 2024. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, man. I'm definitely looking forward to that, man. Having a good conversation in regards to that. If any of y'all want to jump on the show at any time, you're more than welcome, man. I'm always up to invite people on the show. If you want to chop it up about wrestling, message me, email me. I'll send you my wrestlingtalkradio@gmail.com. You ever want to come on the show, chop it up? If you have anything that's going on with your own wrestling, you got a podcast yourself, let me know. I would love to just discuss with you, maybe do like a collaboration show. I'm always up to do something like that. So let me know. I'm a wrestling fan, man. I'm a wrestling fan. I'm gonna have merch, man. I gotta get merch together. I'm working on. I did talk to my sister about merchandise for Wrestling Talk Radio, with shirts, hats, everything like that. I definitely want to get into the business, so that way I can get y'all some Wrestling Talk Radio shirts. I want my shirts to be seen all over the place. I know I may have to give my boy Sean in regards to that because he does have his Your Boxing Fix. We got to do the shirt swap. So just getting updates on my phone. I got my phone next to me, so I'm getting updates in regards to everything. Still watching the match between Ethan Page and Axiom. So it's been a good back and forth match. As y'all know, Axiom's tag team partner Nathan Frazier actually qualified for the. No, did he? Yeah, he actually qualified last week. He beat Eddie Thorpe to qualify for the Iron Survivor Challenge. So he's in there, man. I got a strange feeling they're going to break those two up. It seems like they're heading to and it's like I think they're heading to a lot of teams are heading to a lot of breakups in 2025. Oh, the New Day. Oh man, I hope y'all saw that segment last night. That was pure gold. The New Day segment on Raw. Oh my God! As y'all know, next Monday night is a 10-year reunion, the 10-year anniversary show of the New Day. It's hard to believe that New Day was formed in 2014. That's just crazy, right? Golly, they were formed in 2014. A lot of thoughts going into that show, going into that segment next week. I'm hearing is Big E going to be coming back? Has Big E been cleared to wrestle? And is Xavier going to turn on Kofi? Is Kofi going to turn on Xavier? Are they going to keep the group together? I'm very curious to see what direction they go in with this whole New Day thing. I'm very curious to see where they go. I want to see a heel turn. I definitely want to see a heel turn by Kofi. Well, Xavier is. I want to see a plot twist somewhere. I want to be like I didn't see that coming. Like they're gonna do something different because everybody like leading up to this week, next week, has been showing that Xavier Woods has been the one turning heel. But I saw a little bit last night. It convinced me that maybe Kofi might turn heel. It's just I don't know. It's maybe none of them turn heel. Maybe Big E comes back and they read. I don't know. It just I'm really curious in regards to what they're gonna do with that segment, man. I'm kind of excited. So we're gonna see what they do with that, man. I'm curious to see where they go with that. So, but they definitely need something different, man. They gotta do something different with the New Day. Like it's just something that was just getting tired. I mean, it was dope at first and it was funny, but it's like how much. But thing about it was when they were underneath the Vince regime, They were their top selling, sellers. T-shirts, the bootios, the big ass pillow cereal shits. They were the number one, merchandise sellers in WWE during their run. So shout out to them. But at some point, it's okay to try something different. Whether it's turning heel or breaking up a group. And so it's definitely different. So, but with that being said, hold on. We got one of our first people joining us. Hold on. Let me bring them in.
Where is my mic? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. The people can hear you.
Am I good? Clear?
I can hear you clear. The people can hear you.
Because my mic's sitting up all the way on top of my computer, and I don't feel like grabbing right now.
Welcome to the show, fam.
What's going on? What did I miss?
I've been talking to myself about 25 minutes.
Sounds about right.
I did house cleaning. I did a little bit of housekeeping. So that way we can go ahead and knock everything out before the show started. So I've been on since like 5 minutes before 8.
Where's Chris?
He'll be on the way. If you want to go ahead and get started, let's go ahead and knock it out and everything, and then Chris can just play catch up.
Yeah.
I told the people already, what we're doing tonight in regards to the top 10, and I told people about 2024. Told them about the end of the year show we'll have coming up at the end of the year. We'll talk about 2024. Just discuss a little bit with War Games, what's going on with AEW. Just a little bit of housekeeping before we get started, because we're jumping right into this. We're jumping right into it. I was actually thinking about my list as I was speaking, and I was about to spit some things out, and I was like, no, save that for the top 10. Now I have like 7, but now I can add like 3 or 4 to that now.
I have my list pretty much ready. I'm still like debating what I want my last one to be.
All right. Well, we can chime it up. If you want to go ahead and go first. Shout out to Lucas who came up with the concept for this idea, man. Thank you for that, everything. So
hey, man, something I saw on TikTok one day, and I'm like, that'd be a nice little topic of discussion.
All right. So we're waiting for Chris. Go ahead, man. What's your first thing, man? And I'm going to keep the people going on NXT right now because I'm watching the first match they have is XCM versus Ethan Page for the qualifying match for the Iron Man.
Yeah, I got it on too. I actually found
you got it on too. Okay, bad.
Quality.
All right, what's your first thing, man?
So this I didn't get a chance to put it on my list, so I'm gonna start from bottom to top. So I'm basically going from the things that I think are gonna be like minor to major, basically.
Okay.
So the last thing I said on my list, probably unlikely, but I think Roman and Seth have another rivalry at some point next year, maybe after WrestleMania.
Will there be a title involved, or is this going to be a non-title feud?
It depends what happens with Mania, because I think it's going to be a triple threat between Cody, Roman, Rock to main event night 2.
I kind of got. I'm gonna piggyback off your prediction, but you want to continue, or you want me to go in regards to what I got to think?
You can say whatever you want to say.
Here's one of my. It's not on my list, but I just thought about it as you were speaking to it, and it's. I think I've seen the rumor, but I think it's likely to happen. I think Roman Reigns goes to Raw in 2025.
I think so too.
Netflix
is trying to load up on all the heavy talent for next year.
And I think Reigns has been on SmackDown since how long?
2019.
Yeah, it's time for a change. I think they're going to move Roman to Raw in 2025.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think it's time. The Bloodline thing is just kind of like, okay, so what's he going to do? Fight every member in the Bloodline now? Or it's just like at some point it's like, okay, let's try something fresh. I think it's time to move Reigns.
It's like what inning of the storyline are we in at this point? Because
we're like in the 33rd quarter.
No, because remember last year, Paul Heyman said after SummerSlam, he's like, "Oh, this story is only in the bottom of the 3rd inning."
Yeah. Oh,
that was a year ago.
Ethan Page won, beat XCM. Yeah. Ethan Page moves to the Iron Man Challenge. Okay, so that was mine. So I can scratch that off. All right,
that was 10 for me. Number 9, I see Montez Ford finally going solo and getting that singles push.
That was on my list too, so we might as well we agree on that.
I don't know if they'll turn him heel or anything like that, but I think whether he's a face or a heel, I think he's finally going to get that singles solo run that we've all been talking about for the last couple of years.
We got a little snippet of it on Friday night last week when he took on Ted. I like the fact that they gave them a one-on-one match. I like that because it's like Triple H is like, let's see what they got.
He's experimenting with a lot of tag teams to see who he could push as solo. I feel like
Montez is going to have a huge year. He is going to have now, like you just said, heel or face. I don't know. It depends on what they want to do. I got a feeling. With Street Profits, do you put Tez on SmackDown and put Dawkins on Raw? Are you gonna separate them like that, or you keep them on the same show? Do you have them feud each other? You got a couple of ideas. You can go with that.
I don't know if a draft should happen again, but if they're gonna do one just to restructure, or if they're gonna do a draft, you got to do it from scratch. Basically, everybody on the roster is up for dibs. Like no moving, or no keeping, certain stars on, on certain brands. Yeah, like make it interesting, like pick somebody number one that you wouldn't think would go number one, like Braun Breaker going one to SmackDown or something like that.
And don't draft people that's already on the show.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, that's pointless.
Unless you're going to keep all the champions the same and then everybody else is up for grabs. Okay, I could get that too.
Yeah, and I wonder if Netflix is going to want Cody Rhodes.
They might. We'll see, because he's. I mean, it depends. Will he be champion by then? No, he will be.
We'll see. Okay. All right. So mine kind of tied in. I was like I would say Street Profits that. And I believe Montez Ford will break. I think he's going to win Breakout Star of the Year of 2025.
Could either him or Braun Breaker.
I think it's going to be Ford. I think Ford is going to do good in the Royal Rumble. To give us a tease. Triple H is like, I know what you guys want, but slowly but surely.
Maybe the Rumble will give a lot of the guys exposure this next year.
Exactly.
So that was 9. At number 8, I think Roxanne Perez wins Money in the Bank next year.
Ooh.
I think she gets called up to the main roster, and I think they push her like to the fucking moon. She's carried the NXT women's division for the last, I don't know, maybe 2 years.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Who wins Vince?
We'll get to that. We're going to get to that.
We're going to get to that.
Because it's on my list. It's on my list. We'll get to that.
Okay.
So that was 8. Roxanne wins Money in the Bank. Okay. At 7, I have a Kofi Xavier Woods rivalry spanning for about 6 months, I feel like. we're going to get a intra New Day rivalry, if I worded that right.
I was discussing that before the show, before you came on the air in regards to. I'm interested to see what they do with this New Day celebration next week. It could go in like many different directions. I'm like, do you see? If you watch Raw last night, you kind of notice it's like they could do Kofi heel.
Honestly, I hate the fact that like I was agreeing with both of them on their point.
Me too, bro. That segment was perfect. I liked it because everybody's like, Xavier's gonna turn, but then you saw Kofi kind of be like, he'll like, wait a minute now, we this could be leading to something. Or Big E comes back next week and then they don't split. I'm interested to see what they do with that. Okay, I like that. I can see definitely a few going a couple of months.
Then the next thing. At 6 that I have, I think we get our Jade Bianca Belair match at Mania next year.
Yeah, I think that's what's coming. Who do you think attacked Jade?
Probably Bianca or Bayley.
I said at first Bayley, but then I'm thinking to myself, what if they did take out? What if it was Bianca that took out Jade?
We've seen it happen before.
We've seen it happen before. It could be. It is. I don't think it's somebody that we're not thinking. It can't. I'm not going to if Bayley, because I'm like, well, no, because Bayley
it's usually somebody who's right in front of our fucking face. Who's the attacker usually?
Yeah, it definitely was nobody off of Nia Jax's team.
No,
It was somebody
no.
within the face team. I think I'm going to say it was Bianca. I do honestly think it was Bianca Belair that took her out.
I think so too.
And I think the truth's going to come out saying you were too weak for this team.
Maybe
I kept leading you. I don't know. I could be.
We'll see. It could be her, but it could be Bailey too. All right, so that was 6. You good over there?
Yeah, my bike came out. My bad. I'm good. Hold on. I got a little bit of feedback. Hold on. Okay, I'm good. All right, go ahead.
So that was 6. At 5, I have Tiffany Stratton failing her cash-in attempt. Think of it. No woman has failed her cash-in attempt. Everybody's been successful, I want to say, for the most part.
But her failing, what would this lead to?
Oh, Nia, I feel like Nia would be the one who costs her cash-in, and then I think it leads to a rivalry between the two of them.
So this turns Tiffany Stratton face.
Kinda, in a sense, yes. So I think she fails her cash-in. I think she becomes the first woman to fail her cash-in. More to say.
Okay.
All right. At 4, backtracking to what you were asking earlier, who wins the men's Money in the Bank? Dominic Mysterio is going to win Money in the Bank, and he's going to successfully cash in and become a world champion by the end of 2025.
Now that's a
Book it.
Hell.
Book it. Book
wow.
it. He's going to win something next year. But if you, honestly, the best time to capitalize on him right now would be now. Give him Money in the Bank. Hell, have him cash in that same night, too. If you're so, like, you know, if you're that confident in him.
Why do I feel like the fans are going to get behind him?
No. Dom is a nuclear heel. Nobody gets heat in
somebody say he turned heel. He turned more heel.
He turned heel by being a heel already. Like, how do you do that?
Hey, give him his flowers, man. Give Dominic Mysterio his flowers.
Oh, I gave Dom's flowers.
Yes, man.
A long time ago.
Joining the Judgment Day was the best case scenario for him, man, because he wasn't doing shit with Ray.
So I think Dom wins Money in the Bank next year, and I think he does successfully cash in and becomes world champion. I don't know. That. Hey, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if they're gonna prolong him cashing in his cashing in the briefcase, or if they're just gonna say, hey,
he's gonna prolong that. I don't see him. He's gonna tease it every time he gets. Yeah, and I think heels are better at holding on to the Money in the Bank briefcase than faces.
So Dom winning Money in the Bank is gonna tie in to something else on my list.
Okay.
And I think it's gonna be who he cashes in on.
Uh-oh.
It's not this next one, but it's the one after that.
Okay.
So after Dom, at number 3, I think Roman wins the Rumble this year. Or in January or February 1st, whatever. It's in February this year.
Okay.
I think Roman wins the Rumble in 2025.
So we get Cody Roman Mania.
So initially what's going to happen, I think, is that Rock is going to come back and challenge Cody for the title. Basically piggybacking off of the Raw after Mania, where he said, I'll be back and I'm coming back and I'm taking that title from you. So they set the matchup. It's already, official. Before the Royal Rumble even happens, right? Roman wins the Royal Rumble. And everyone's thinking to themselves like, oh, he's going to go challenge Gunther. Nah. Roman is going to look Rock right in the eye and said, Cody took the match from you last year. This year, I'm going to take the match from you. So he inserts himself into that match, and then it becomes a triple threat. So
is Rock clear for WrestleMania next year? Is he got anything projects going on?
He
just did that. So he's
Red One just finished too.
So he's done with that. He's working on the Moana, if I'm pronouncing it right. Sorry,
he should be good to go. I'm not believing any of the Meltzers, the Ross Sapps, any of them as far as The Rock and his appearances.
Okay, all right. So he's gonna be.
So that was 3. At number 2, I think Cena breaks Flair's record at WrestleMania next year.
So we get Cena Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Right. So how that's going to happen? Cena's not going to win the Rumble, but he's going to insert himself into the Elimination Chamber. It's his farewell tour. Might as well get one last chamber match in, right? Try to win.
I'm not even mad at that, bro, because that actually makes perfect sense.
So I think Cena wins the chamber, beats Gunther night 1 of the main event. And then it sucks because if you have him break the record, you got to have something monumental like that on night 2, you know? But with the mega match of possibly being Cody, Roman, Rock, I don't know. So let's just say night 1, he breaks the record. All right. Down the line, a couple months, I say Cena's going to hold it probably till July or August. Then comes Dominic Mysterio. Cashes in on Cena. Because think of it this way. Dom cashes in on Cena. Cena's got nothing to lose at this point. Dom has everything in the world to gain from capitalizing a cash-in on the GOAT.
You talk nuclear.
If you want to talk now Money in the Bank is obviously after WrestleMania, so it cannot happen WrestleMania night. Like I said, it happens maybe down the line, maybe the night that he wins Money in the Bank. Maybe he teases it that night, and maybe he does it at SummerSlam. I don't know. But I think Dom, if he's going to win Money in the Bank, he's going to cash in on John Cena. Like I said, Cena's got
talk about a moment.
Cena has nothing to lose.
He really doesn't, because you think about it, he's done this year.
I think of it this way. What better name to put over Dominic Mysterio's first title reign than John Cena? Dom swoops in and pins John Cena for the world title.
That crowd. Boom. Could you imagine that crowd? Could you just hearing that crowd?
Not a cheer in sight.
And when he comes out the next night on Monday Night Raw, oh my God.
The Roman promo all over again. Just stand in the middle of the ring, don't say a word. Then after 10 minutes, just say something in fucking Spanish for all I care.
Is he with Judgment Day though?
Yes. He still is with them.
So Judgment Day continues going into 2025.
I think so. But I think you start to see Finn kind of doing his own thing.
Yeah, I think one of my early predictions, I don't think Judgment Day makes it past 2025. I think we're going to get to the end where Judgment Day, I believe the Judgment Day I believe it ends and there's not going to be no new Judgment Day or new club or nothing like that. I believe they're going to disintegrate by the end of 2025. I do think we're going to get Raquel Rodriguez versus Liv Morgan at some point.
At some point we will, yeah.
I think that's going to happen at some point. It may happen at Mania. It may happen at Mania. And, but don't forget, we got Charlotte Flair in the mix.
Yeah, she's coming back soon too. I don't see her coming back until the Rumble at least.
Yeah, so we got her in the mix too. So we got her in the mix too. We got Becky Lynch is still out there.
For the time being, yes.
For the time being, so we don't know what's going on with that situation. We got Jade Cargill is going to be out for now. Look, Jade Cargill legitimately has an injury. They say she has a neck injury, so she actually is. This storyline they had to write her out. She actually does have a neck injury, so she actually is going to be out because it stopped with the internet shit. Talk about that she's not trained or anything like that. They wanted to protect her and everything. You have a neck injury. We're not gonna put you in a match. Come on now.
Facts, dude. Like how dumb.
And don't sit there and all the internet trolls talk about, well, she needs more training. She's fine. She has a neck injury. They don't want her. It was like, well, she's not ready for War Games. She was gonna be in War Games, but she has a neck injury. She has a legitimate neck injury. They don't want her to get hurt. They're not protecting her by not, saying she's not ready. She's hurt.
Right.
She's legitimately hurt. They had to write her off. She's fine. She was probably going to be in War Games anyways, and she was probably going to be a dominant factor in War Games. Her and Raquel Rodriguez were probably going to end up colliding at some point in her and Nia Jax too. But that's for something different. We're done with that. But anyways, all right. So what's your next one?
This is my last one. My number one thing that I think happens. And it doesn't happen until John Cena's retirement match. Everyone says Cena's going to fight, Orton, or he should face Orton in his retirement match. Nah. He's going to face Cody Rhodes. And then Cody's...
he's got to kind of face. He has kind of faced Cody Rhodes because that's...
Cody, okay. So Cody's going to... Cody's going to beat Cena. It's going to be a non-title match. If Cody still has the title by then. If not, then obviously it will be non-title. Cody beats Cena, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then they're standing in the middle of the ring, everyone's cheering, saying, thank you, Cena. Cody's holding Cena's arm right there, And out of nowhere, Cody hits Cena with a fucking crossroads. And turns heel.
Oh, you say, okay.
Turns heel.
I'm not going to say nothing.
Turns heel. Cody Rhodes will turn heel on John Cena's retirement night.
I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not. You painted. I got predictions. You painted out stories, but
he will hit him in the middle of the ring with a crossroads and stare over his unconscious body and just look at him and tell him, your time is over. It's my time now. Cody Rhodes will turn heel by the end of 2025, and it's going to happen in John Cena's retirement match. You heard it here first. I said it first. That's it. I probably didn't say it first. Somebody else has probably thought of it somewhere. Some sick bastard has probably had the same mindset as me and probably thought of it too. So, but yeah, that's the number one thing I have. Cody Rhodes will turn heel by the end of 2025.
And ladies and gentlemen,
and on that note, I am out of here. No, I'm just kidding. Chris said, bye. Bye. Wouldn't want to be you.
Why you keep turning my sexual chocolate off?
Yeah, you gotta.
Okay. My apologies. Hold on.
You gotta make up your mind. Like it's sexual chocolate one week.
I'm trying to have some fun. I'm trying to have some fun here.
That's better. That's a whole lot better if you ask me.
Sucking Billy for too long, man. But it's
What's up, Chris?
Hey, I tell Chris,
early Thanksgiving, fam.
What's up? Happy early
Chris
Thanksgiving, my guy. What's going on, fellas?
I tell Chris that about 3 times a day.
What?
Shut up, bitch.
No, you don't really say that. You just send the meme.
Yeah, it's either a meme or a GIF. It's like in the same context, essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What up, Chris? What's going on with Ben?
Man, nothing, man. Working hard, hardly working. Chilling, man. Losing these bets by one. Watching
I'm
our
not want to talk about parlays.
Watching our Heat be ass and the Lakers be good.
Dobbins and Derrick Henry who fucked me up last night.
Yeah, the Lakers being good is Chris's worst nightmare right now. He hates it.
Watching the Bears be ass, It's not the Alabama is ass. It's just not.
We hate Michigan, the whole state of Michigan. That's all I've been hearing today.
Yankees blew it.
Hey, Keith, you got one team that's good at least.
Hey,
Ohio State.
That ain't my team.
I said Keese. Is your name Keese?
Oh, I thought you said at least you got one team.
No, I said Keese. At least you got one team to look forward to.
It's going to be a great day.
I hope we put up 60 on them.
Hey,
Ryan Day, remember when you said a couple years ago you want to hang 100 on them? Yeah, now's the time to do that.
I get.
I think it's gonna be crazy because
Saturday.
I just want y'all to make the coach cry.
Oh, like you did last year?
Yeah, I just want y'all to make the coach cry.
All I'm
honestly,
is we owe them one from last year.
We owe them from the last 3 years.
We owe them, and this is gonna be, in the words of rest in peace, Pops. The words of Steve Harvey, it's going to be a Tupelo, Mississippi ass whooping. We about to take their ass down.
Hey, I believe I think y'all gonna shut them out.
I don't know about shutout. I think
I don't know about shutout.
I think
you know what?
I'm
gonna beat them by 40.
Score a touchdown.
I think they're gonna score on their first possession, just to come out of the gates and on some rah shit.
Dominance.
I don't.
I
think
want them to
I don't
send a
think
message.
Michigan gonna score a touchdown. I
Our
think
defense
Michigan
is too good this year.
They will score a field goal, but I don't think they're gonna score a touchdown.
Our
Look
defense
who
is
just-
too good this year.
Oh, they doubted us against Indiana. All the motherfuckers on College Game Day chose Indiana.
All them
Lee
IU
Corso-
people, bro.
Lee
I was
Corso.
chirping at so many IU fans. I'm like, y'all realize you're gonna get absolutely fucking demolished, right?
Even Pat McAfee chose Indiana.
Well, he has to. He's from there. He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
from there, but
Well.
he played for the Colts. He's an Indiana native now.
But Corso chose Indiana. I sat there and laughed. I was like,
That was what surprised me. I was surprised Corso chose
I
against
thought
us.
Corso was gonna put Brutus on. I
He
honestly
loves
did.
us. He loves Brutus.
I was kind of shocked. I was like, okay.
Right.
They
I'm
scored,
like,
they scored the first touchdown. I'm like,
yeah, they scored first. I'm like, all right.
Okay, bet.
I'm like, all right, bet.
What happened
Right.
after that?
A whole lot. Caleb Downs happened. That's what happened.
Yo, once the punt return happened, that
It was game.
done.
It was game over for them.
That
It was game over.
That
It was game over before that.
Yes, the disrespect they're giving us in the college rankings, though, it's like how the fuck are we the number 2 seed in the country, but number 5 in the college football playoff?
They had us 5.
They were 5.
Oh, because they put the division winners as the first 4. It's automatically division winners or conference winners.
Obviously, we're going to destroy Michigan, and we play Oregon in the Big Ten championship.
I might go to that,
Big 12.
Keith. Might go.
That's Big Ten.
It's Big Ten. They're in our conference now, sir.
Yeah, they're in our conference now.
I thought it said Big 12 on the one you
Ooh.
sent.
Oregon
My
left the
bad.
Pac-12.
Sorry.
Oregon
Hey,
left, yeah. Oregon left the Pac-12.
sorry.
Yeah, you good. We beat them. We got to be the number 1.
Oh, if Ohio State beats Oregon in the Big Ten title game, we are easily the number 1
We're
team in the
easily
country.
the number
Easily.
1. We're easily the number. We beat Oregon. Oh, we're winning the national title.
Easily.
Easily, we're winning the national title. Hell yeah, we owe them one for after
Chris.
what happened.
Chris, you missed a top 10 that I gave. It was pretty good.
What was the top 10? Oh, yeah, about the top, what we think is going to happen in 2025?
I'll read it back to you just for a summary real quick. But
Yeah, go ahead, read it back to him, and then I'm gonna do mine.
so I'm gonna start from the bottom. So 10 to 1, basically. Basically, I said 10's like the least major thing, and then 10 is 1 is like major shit. So 10, I had Roman and Seth having another rivalry. Don't think it'll happen, but I could see it happening down the line now that they've had them, teased a couple times about teaming and shit. I could see them crossing paths again. Number 9, I said Montez Ford goes solo. Finally. 8, I said Roxanne Perez wins Money in the Bank for the women's side. The new 7, I said the New Day will have a rivalry, meaning Kofi and Xavier. I don't know how long it'll last. It'd be nice if it lasted like 6 months and we see some banger matches. At 6, I said Jade and Bianca will have their Mania match next year. And then 5, I said Tiffany Stratton is going to fail her cash-in. No women's failed her cash-in yet, so she might be the first. And then number 4, this is where I really got Keith off guard a little bit. I said Dom wins Money in the Bank and successfully cashes in and becomes world champion. By the end of 2025, I can see it happening.
Chris's face. That threw me for a loop.
Yeah. So, and then at number 3, I said Roman wins the Rumble. The one we're going to go to. At 2, I said Cena will break Flair's record on night 1 of WrestleMania. And then the number 1 thing I said, John Cena is going to fight Cody Rhodes in his retirement match. And then Cody Rhodes is going to beat the shit out of Cena at the end of the match and turn heel. That's going to be the number 1 thing I see happening next year.
Actually, why do I see that happening, bro? That's yo. I swear to God, if Lucas comes back, yo, I see that happening, bro. I do see that's the best way to turn Cody heel. That's the best. Now, Cody's without the title, right?
Yeah, I mean, by the time, because Cena's not going to have his last match until like the end of the year,
Okay.
close to it.
Perfect. Okay.
We'll look back on this a year later and be like, damn, Lucas told us so.
I ain't gonna lie. That's legit, bro. That's legit. All right, let me go over my top 10 real quick.
Yeah, let's hear yours.
All right, so I'm not gonna paint it out like Lucas did. I'm just going with statements. Mine's a little bit different, but he painted out a whole storyline. So I did say, well, we already said the Montez Ford thing. I do think he's gonna end up. They're gonna break out the Street Profits. I think Montez Ford is gonna have a breakout 2025. I think he's gonna end up going solo, whether he's heel or a face. I think Montez Ford is definitely gonna have a breakout year by the end of 2025. I could definitely now whether he wins gold. I don't think he wins gold. But I do see him being in a title picture by the end of 2025, going into 2026. So I think 2025 is the build-up, and then 2026 is the payoff.
That's when they pull the trigger on him, basically.
That's when they pull the trigger. They're gonna right now is a work in progress, and I think 2026 they're gonna pull the trigger, and they're gonna make Montez Ford one of the biggest stars in WWE by the end of 2026.
Hey, and I'm not opposed to it either.
Yes. The other one, yes, Cody Rhodes will turn heel by 2025. That was one. I was about to say that was on my list. I think they're gonna completely turn him heel. And he's gotta beat the dog shit out of Cena. Like,
yeah, like put him
blood.
through
I need blood.
Like, oh,
yeah.
Oh, beat him to a bloody pulp.
Yeah,
okay,
beat him to a bloody. Yeah, I want to see blood.
I wasn't thinking that extreme, but I know where your head's at.
Hey, you're gonna do this, turn him to a complete asshole. Have him beat the hell out of Cena.
I agree. I don't hate it.
Don't have him speak for a couple of weeks though. Don't have him speak. Don't have him explain his actions. Have him fade away and then
have him come out to the middle of the ring and sitting in the middle of the chair like Nakamura did for all those times.
And
was it Nakamura?
Oh, you cheered for me last year, but this year is booze, huh? This is what you wanted, right? This is what you wanted, right? Huh?
Maybe Cody finally gets fed up of people like turning their back on him because they fought so long for him to be champion just for them to, act fickle.
Yeah. So another one. Now, these are I do believe, I don't know contracts. I don't know what's happening, but I do believe this is going to be on both sides of the fence. I do believe we're going to see two people from AEW show up in WWE next year.
Who?
I don't know. I can't say because I don't know contracts. That's all I was saying. I don't know contracts. I do believe we'll see two by the end of 2025. I think at least two people will be on the WWE roster from AEW by the end of 2025. Once again, I don't know contracts.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I saw somebody somewhere said that they could see KO and Finn leaving by the end of 2025. And I'm like, didn't they just get massive extensions? Both of them?
They did.
They both got paid, right?
Yeah, they're not going
that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, okay, somebody needs to tell this guy he's way off on his algorithm.
They got long term. They're not going in there. And KO said he wanted to be in WWE.
Right.
So yeah, he's not going anywhere. Finn's not going anywhere either. So yeah, they're not going anywhere. But with that being said, like I said, there might be some people from WWE going over to AEW. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know who it would be, but I'm just saying what might happen by the end of 2025.
I mean, that's nothing. They do that now.
I mean, unless you're like getting released early out of your contract, then
okay. So maybe it's all right. I gotta probably go more in depth into that thing, but we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
All right.
But I do see what you're saying though, because I definitely see two names from AEW and WWE like jumping ship the other way, basically. I do see that.
That's what I meant. Like I can see something jumping ship and everything. Yeah. So I definitely see that happen. My other prediction. This is a crazy one. This is a wild card.
What number are you on?
Oh God. I think I'm on 4.
Okay.
I said 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm on number 4. All right. So number 4. This is a crazy one. You're not gonna believe this one. This is a wild card. I think Carmelo Hayes is gonna win the WWE Championship by the end of 2025.
Okay.
I think he's gonna win the WWE Championship by the end of 2025.
Okay,
I think once Cody drops the title, it's all hands. It's anybody's game after Cody drops the title.
Okay, but if Cody drops the title and Roman gets it back, then is Carmelo gonna dethrone Roman? No, he's not.
But we got to see how the year finishes. But I can see Carmelo. My wild card pick is Carmelo Hayes becoming WWE champion by the end of 2025.
I don't hate it. Or he could be world champion on Raw if he gets moved up there.
Some kind of champion. I believe he's going to finish with some kind of gold by the end of 2025. And I don't think he's going to be a United States championship. I don't think it's going to be an Intercontinental championship either.
I was going to say, does a mid-card title count as that, or are we just going to leave that out?
I'm gonna leave the mid-card titles alone.
Okay.
I think we're going to go, and I could possibly see, him and Montez Ford having a feud.
I could see that too.
That would be a banger feud for those two.
I could definitely see that.
I can definitely, because that can definitely be a good one.
And if they're both on SmackDown at the time, why not?
That can be a definite one.
Okay, number six. Number six.
Okay. Number 6. All right. I said Tiffany Stratton. I think Tiffany Stratton is going to end up the year Lucas says she's going to fail. I think Tiffany Stratton is going to win the WWE Women's title at the end of the year.
I said she was going to fail, but I also said she's going to end up with gold still around her waist.
Okay, so I still do think I think she's going to end up being one of the biggest women's stars out of coming out of next year.
Bigger than Roxanne if she gets called up?
Bigger than Roxanne.
I think Roxanne clears her.
I think bigger than Roxanne, because the way they're building up her right now against Nia Jax, I think that's gonna be one of the biggest factors. I do think she's gonna end up being bigger than Roxanne Perez. Because Money in the Bank is when? July?
Usually in July, yeah.
Usually July? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So right around that time, Tiffany Stratton could already be established. I think Stratton's probably gonna end up.
She's established now.
Yeah. Yeah. My other one, number 7, was Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill. I think that's going to happen. I think that feud's going to end up happening. So we discussed that. So a lot of we had to pretty much say 3 more things. I'm gonna just go off the head because I got like 7 things, but I'm gonna go off the head. So I will say I'm gonna make my Money in the Bank prediction for men's side. You know what? I'm going to say it. Montez Ford wins Money in the Bank. Montez Ford wins Money in the Bank.
Dominic Mysterio.
I think Montez Ford wins Money in the Bank. You go with Dominic Mysterio. I'm gonna go with Montez Ford to win Money in the Bank.
I can see that.
I think he wins Money in the Bank, and I think he does cash in. He may fail. I don't know, but I think Montez Ford does. I think Montez Ford wins Money in the Bank. On the women's side, my prediction for Money in the Bank on the women's side.
If you say Charlotte, I'm gonna jump through this camera and choke the shit out you.
My wild card pick. Jade Cargill wins Money in the Bank. I think Jade Cargill wins Money in the Bank.
Okay.
I think she wins Money in the Bank because I think by the time that comes around, she'll be with a little bit of time off, a little bit more work and everything. I think Jade Cargill wins Money in the Bank.
Bianca hasn't won it yet, has she?
No, Bianca's never won. Okay. Matter of fact, a lot of people forget Bianca never won an NXT title. They keep saying she's a Grand Slam. No, she's not. Bianca never won an NXT Women's Championship.
Never.
Crazy. She was in the title picture like 3 or 4 times, but never won the title. Another one. Sheamus wins the Intercontinental Championship.
That I can't see happening, yes.
I think Sheamus wins the Intercontinental Championship, and I think he does it at Mania. I think they're going to pull the trigger, and I think Sheamus wins. I don't know who's going to be the champion by the time Mania comes around, but that's when you pull the trigger. I think Sheamus wins the Intercontinental Championship at Mania.
Shit, he could probably win it Saturday. Triple threat match.
Too soon.
Braun Breaker. What is too soon?
I think Braun Breaker is going to lose the title right around. He's going to keep it up to at least the Rumble. Right around Rumble time, he may lose it. They'll put it on somebody else, and then Sheamus is going to end up having a match. You know who I can see Sheamus facing at WrestleMania? Drew McIntyre.
Again?
Let him feud.
Didn't he fight Gunther?
Yeah, they triple threat match they had for the Intercontinental title match. Remember that?
Yeah, good ass match.
That was a good ass match. All right, I'm coming up short, but I probably might come up with a theory as I go along. But that's just for me. All right, Chris, what you got?
All right, mine. I'm not doing from least to worst or worst to bad. I'm not doing any of that. For 2025, I believe I'm starting off with Raw going to Netflix. I think it's going to be bigger than what people expect it to be. And I think, and I mean that in a good way. Now that it's going back to TV 14, it's going to draw a lot of eyes, even more, because, and I'm speaking for the older demographic, because that's what we grew up on. I'm not going to call it the Attitude Era. I'm not going to call it the Ruthless Aggression Era. We just know that this is more of it's going to be now the 2024-25 edgier era. You know what I mean? So I'm expecting that. Number two, to piggyback off of your who in AEW is coming over to WWE, I would say strictly Aleister Black. He's coming back. And Rusev. Those would be the two.
Rusev can stay his ass home.
Huh?
Rusev can stay his ass home.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying those are the two that's going to probably come back. Because Aleister been wanting to come back.
Yeah.
He's been wanting to come back.
You can tell his frustration, but go ahead.
3, I do think Montez Ford is going to take that leap now. And I'm talking about, and I think it's going to be a heel. I don't think he's going to be a face. I think Montez Ford is going to take that Shawn Michaels leap. His turn is going to be on the level of Shawn Michaels. I really do believe that.
Is he going to throw Dawkins through the barbershop?
You mean Dawkins going to jump through the plate glass window?
Shout out to Thomas Valquez, by the way. 2 a.m. Thomas.
Yeah, shout out to 2 a.m. Thomas.
Shout out to 2 a.m. Thomas.
2 a.m. Thomas.
Him and his best friend Marty Jannetty.
2
Shout out to 2 a.m. Thomas.
Hey, that's crazy work.
Shout out to 2 a.m.
That's the only time that motherfucker be in the group chat when everybody sleeps.
Thomas be messaging shit at 7:30 in the morning.
Bro,
and it don't even be making sense.
Work.
And like it just seems like he just wake up and just say like it don't even be making shit. He the only person I know that sleep talks in the message group.
Y'all heard of sleep talking? This motherfucker sleep talk.
This man texts in his sleep.
Hey, he be like this also.
This man texts in his sleep.
I didn't watch Raw last Monday night, but I just saw that.
We're like, Thomas is Sunday, bro. Like, what? Yeah, Thomas is Sunday. What you mean you didn't watch it?
I didn't want to
come in the group chat because I didn't want no spoilers. It's Sunday, Thomas.
I saw Cody Rhodes beat Roman Reigns for the title.
Thomas, we're at SummerSlam. We're already at SummerSlam.
Where the hell were you at? Thomas
man pops up in
the Thomas say some wild shit. They were like, "What you mean a cat had the bag?" Like damn, motherfuckers. He just come in here saying some wild shit. But
somebody come look at this.
But back to my list.
Man.
Back to my list.
Y'all crazy.
I think the Usos will be a heel tag team. I do not think the OG bloodline will last.
Nah.
No. I think the bloodline thing is over at the War Games.
I think they turn on Roman.
Somebody's gonna turn on Roman.
Did y'all see about the suit? But with
I think CM Punk is turning heel.
Whoa. No.
He is. CM Punk is turning heel. Him and the Wisemen are getting back together.
Okay. Pop your shit. Go off.
I want to hear more. Okay. Let's hear more about
this is what I think is going to happen.
Okay.
CM Punk and Roman are going to – it's going to be a battle over the Wisemen. You do know that, right? Y'all do know that. It's going to be a battle over the Wisemen. Yep. But I don't think it's going to happen right now because what I believe is going to happen is Seth is going to interfere Saturday.
He is. He's going to interfere on Saturday.
It's already.
There's no way you are keeping Seth Rollins off of the damn Survivor Series card. It's not possible. You're not. Right. You're not keeping him off. And there's no way he's not going to have some type of interaction in that match. It's too predictable. He's going to either cause. I mean, he's going to fuck up Bronson Reed. But he gonna get CM Punk too.
I think
he's gonna cost him the match.
I think CM Punk being added into this match is going to spark the rivalry up again, and it's gonna lead into WrestleMania between Seth and.
It's headed there. It's headed there
because this is long-term booking.
because basically Seth could look at it. He could look at it as like, okay, Punk is basically stepping up for something I didn't do, you know, and he's going to take offense to that, or you know, he could find something else to get mad about. But I think that's the one thing he could see. Like Punk could probably come out and say like, I stepped up when you didn't. Like I'm over here, you know, carrying your. Oh my God! If CM Punk pins Bronson Reed inside War Games, Lord have mercy, Seth is going to be fuming.
Hold on.
Go ahead. I want to come back to that, but go ahead, Chris.
Number 6. I know this is maybe far from a shot, but I don't think it's far from a shot at all. We will see Brock Lesnar again.
Absolutely.
Yes. Absolutely. I agree with that.
He's coming back. And I don't know if it's WrestleMania, night after WrestleMania, but if you think Netflix don't want Brock Lesnar, y'all stupid.
He might be back at the Rumble.
He might be back at the Rumble. He might be back at the Rumble.
Number 30?
Nah, he was 32 years ago. I don't want to see that again.
Number 1?
Number 7.
I'd take him at number 2.
Yeah.
Number 7, I think Jade and Bianca is WrestleMania bound.
Yeah.
They say Jade is gonna be out for a while, so I see it being Bianca finally turns, even though we say she can't turn because she's now in John Cena realm, where she got so many people looking up to her.
Right.
I see Bianca being maybe the one that attacked Jade.
We were discussing that earlier.
Number 8, this is corny, but this is true. The Big Show will be back.
Boy, shut up. Boy, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Fuck no. Yeah, literally. And fuck you for even thinking that. Shout out to Trey, though.
Shut up, bitch.
No, fam, you don't believe me. He gonna be back with some type of capacity. Y'all don't want to listen to me.
My prediction: Trey will be back with a Trey will be back with a knife.
That I could see happening.
Okay.
That I could see happening more than Big Show.
Also, number 9, Randy Orton is gonna turn on Cody Rhodes.
I see that happening.
And he's gonna get a shot at Cody Rhodes at either
The
Royal
Rumble?
Rumble
The Rumble.
or whatever the February pay-per-view is.
The
I
Chamber.
think it's gonna happen at the Rumble.
So, or you may see it at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That was my 9, right?
Okay.
Number 10, Seth goes to SmackDown, and him and Roman have a lengthy feud.
Lucas mentioned that.
Not over a title either.
Lucas mentioned that. He mentioned that they were gonna end up picking up a feud.
That was my.
And it won't
Chris,
be for a
I
title.
told Lucas Roman's gonna go to Raw.
No, I think Seth go to SmackDown.
You don't think Netflix is gonna want
Roman Reigns?
Right.
Depends.
I wonder what they're asking for.
Let me ask you a question.
I need to look that up.
Let me ask you a question. Where does John Cena fall in all of this?
Raw.
There you go. And he's one of the biggest, and he's a big movie star. You have him on Netflix? Oh yeah.
But Netflix is gonna want to. They're gonna want to
load up the roster.
They're gonna want to load up
mega
Raw.
stars.
Yeah, they're gonna. They probably told WWE.
Okay, all right. And if that's the case, then Netflix needs to say, okay, no more brand split.
Yeah, they should.
They might get rid of the draft.
Just get rid of the brand split.
That'd be interesting.
But wait, hold on now. We say get rid of the brand split and then turn around and want it back.
I'm on the fence of that, man. I kind of do want it, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, if you watch the documentary on Peacock in regards to when they did the thing, it was to give superstars a chance to shine.
Right.
So it's like that
because that's why they say WCW going out of business was actually bad for wrestling.
Because
there was no competition, and TNA whatever hadn't jumped off the porch yet.
Once they did that, we got to see superstars like Rey Mysterio, Edge, Kurt Angle that's when I end up going over to being more of a SmackDown fan than I was anything.
Right. Me too. And a couple weeks ago, I probably told Lucas, that's my favorite time of SmackDown. 2002 all the way to 2007.
Yeah.
Those are the best. My favorite years of SmackDown, and I go back and watch those faithfully.
Me too.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna tell you,
because that was when I was basically growing up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So I got to enjoy it a lot more as a kid. Not to mention meeting John Cena as a 12-year-old was kind of the highlight of my childhood. To say the least.
There you go. And that's what I'm saying. Like, there was so many feuds that were good. Edge and Eddie Guerrero.
Man.
John Cena and Eddie Guerrero.
Kurt Angle and The Undertaker.
Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar and The Big Show.
Yeah,
people don't get that. That was a real good
John Cena and Taker was pretty good for a little bit too.
Oh yeah, the one when they had that match at Vengeance. Yep.
Yeah.
Love that. Yo, the build up to that match.
Yeah, the build up was good. Yeah,
the build up was good because it's we got when John Cena was like last a heel.
And I'll tell you another one. I mean, they made A-Train look good on SmackDown.
Yes.
When he had Nathan Jones as his tag team partner.
And Matt Morgan.
Oh, the stuttering guy?
Yeah.
Yo, Cena as a heel, people don't forget. Go back and watch that and Cena as a heel. He was definitely a good-ass heel.
You got to watch Thuganomics Cena when he was rapping and talking shit.
Yes. He was the throwback jersey. He had every throwback jersey. That was my throwback jersey.
When he had Bull Buchanan as B Square.
Yeah. It was a good time. Hey, I want to circle back around to the War Games thing in regards to now. I heard a rumor saying that Big Bronson Reed may actually be joining the new Bloodline. So they said this may not be a one-off. They said he may actually be joining Solo Sikoa and his group. I don't know how true that is.
I mean, he's Australian, but he looks Samoan though.
He do look Samoan, bro. I was saying that same
thing. The part.
He fixed it. I was like, he does look Samoan.
But you know what? You don't. I mean, if they do, that's cool. But you don't Von Erich this. You don't Von Erich this. The Bloodline is. I mean, because
it's like add Owen Hart. It's like Owen Hart joining Nation of Domination.
Yeah, you just. But he can pass the part though. He can pass for the part. He can pass the part. He do look Samoan. I just think it's more like just the where it's at now is because. Even though Haku's kids are not family, they damn near are family. You know what I'm saying? Because they all grew up intertwined together. They damn near are family. So that's really the bloodline. Bronson Reed ain't got none of that.
Ain't got none of that. If people don't understand how deep this storyline goes, if y'all look at the tree and look out, if you're a wrestling fan, you know how deep this goes.
Yeah.
Like everybody in that ring, besides Sami Zayn and Bronson Reed, everybody in that ring is related.
Related.
They're all related
in some form of fashion.
In some form of fashion. It's like what's the game called? 5 Degrees of Separation or something like that.
6 degrees of separation.
You're gonna be able to rank Tonga Loa to Roman Reigns in some way, shape, or form. Like their daddy was their uncle, who was their brother or whatever. And it's like,
who was their nephew, who was their cousin.
Yeah, Thanksgiving at their house is crazy. Motherfucker got like 80 of them at the house.
I mean, man, those Samoans are some big motherfuckers too.
Them motherfuckers.
You hearing them argue? It's just everybody just saying, "So what? So what?" That's all you hear, just back and forth.
Yo, why do I believe they legitimately fight at holidays?
All the time.
Them motherfuckers actually wrestle.
They're too angry and violent of a culture to not argue at holidays. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Them motherfuckers be out in the backyard before Thanksgiving, just having like fatal 4-way matches and shit.
For no reason.
Now y'all come in here and give thanks.
And y'all come in here and acknowledge me. That'd be Roman. Roman will make sure. Oh, dude, the funniest story. I think it was Jimmy telling the story. It was when they were kids, like Jimmy, Jay, and Roman. And Jimmy and Jay were playing basketball, right? And Roman's like, I want to play too. And they were like, nah, Oos, it's just us right now. And Roman grabs the ball, kicked it over the fence, said, "Nah, nobody playing." I'm like, why is that Roman to the T?
Yo, I bet you they got some funny ass stories though. You sit down and talk to him.
He said he threw the ball over the fence. Not nobody playing.
But so wait, so does Heyman become part of the new bloodline? So is he going to be the Wiseman?
Yeah, I do think that.
You see how he was dressed up as Solo?
You see how he was just they make it too obvious. I see him being a part of the new bloodline.
So we say,
and I see him blaming Roman Reigns for him being a part of the new bloodline.
So wait a minute,
because he could say, watch. Oh, you want to know how he turns it? Like this. He basically says, you know, when I was getting attacked by, you know, the new bloodline, you know, Roman wasn't there. The twins dipped. Sammy wasn't there. The only person who was there for me was CM Punk. Because remember, Paul Heyman did go to CM Punk and said, "Take me with you." Yeah, back in June. Back in June. Remember, it's that long-term storytelling. And like honestly though, like looking back at that segment too, it was right in front of us that Punk was the fifth member all along.
It's called an Easter egg.
Yeah,
right. Easter egg. Yeah,
called an Easter egg.
Marvel movies are notorious for that.
Yeah.
Does Roman get pinned at War Games?
No.
So you think it's going to be
Punk is getting pinned?
So Punk gets pinned at War Games.
Yep.
CM
Punk is getting pinned because he's the one that's going to get. He's the one that's going to get screwed.
That ending, they can go hunt. Oh, there's so many ways they can go with that.
Right, 100%.
Yeah, I love you, Solo.
Bro, he's so funny.
I love you, Solo. They had a whole thing on Facebook.
Solo, I love you.
I love you.
Who said that?
Jacob Fatu. Every time. Man's be like this the whole time. Every time.
Hey, bro. His character is the best thing ever, right?
Dude, I swear, if I ever see them in public and like Jacob's walking behind Solo like this, I'm gonna lose my shit if I ever.
I love you.
That's another honorable.
He's gonna get a breakout star too.
That's the honorable mention. Jacob Fatu is gonna break out too.
Facts.
Yeah, he's
because to be honest with you, they want him to break out.
I can see him. You think he faces Solo Sikoa like SummerSlam?
Maybe a little after that.
Maybe a little bit after, like right after SummerSlam.
I think it all depends how WrestleMania goes.
Yeah. So wait a minute, who y'all got winning the Women's Royal Rumble? Let's do that. Women's Royal Rumble 2025.
Jade.
I think it's gonna be a first-time winner. If it's not Jade, you know what I hate to say? I'm gonna say it. Charlotte Flair.
She's not a first.
Please not. Isn't her ACL torn again?
She's won already though.
Yeah, but you know WWE
or Becky.
Don't.
How long has it been since she left?
When the last time she had a match?
SummerSlam?
No.
She lost to.
She wasn't at SummerSlam.
Hold on, let me think. Who she lose to? Damn, it's been a minute. She lost to Liv Morgan.
Right.
She lost to Liv Morgan.
What if she's not champion by then?
Oh, Liv Morgan definitely is not finishing the year as champion. I don't think, you know what? I don't think Rhea Ripley becomes champion in 2025. I don't see her holding gold again.
I think.
I hate to say it. I can see her holding gold.
Okay, so let's say Rhea wins the belt at the Royal Rumble, right? Liv could win the Rumble right there, and then we get a spark in this rivalry again.
That rivalry is going to end up going dead by at least. I think they're going to, by at least Rumble, this feud is going to be over. I think they're going to end up moving on to something.
Or do we see one of the women from NXT winning it?
You think Roxanne? Hold on, you said Roxanne.
I said Roxanne's going to win Money in the Bank. I'm not going to give her the Rumble and Money.
You're not going to give her the Rumble.
She's good, but she ain't that good. No. Hey, she's gonna end up in WWE because her contract's up in about a month with TNA. Jordynne Grace.
You think she's heading to the main roster?
What? Hold on. Let me ask y'all a question. Where does AJ Styles fit in all what we've been talking about?
Nowhere.
He's legit injured too, ain't he?
No, I think they coming back with another stable.
Damn, that is a good question. I forgot about Nakamura. When he attacked LA Knight, I said, oh shit. I said, damn, Nakamura's been gone for a minute. I know he's been over in Japan.
Yeah.
I
Has
think,
he?
Nakamura's facing LA Knight at Survivor Series for the United States title.
But I didn't know Nakamura been in Japan.
Yeah, Nakamura, him, Styles had been over in Japan. There was some kind of thing they were doing over there. That's why they had been out for a minute. Everybody was like, where they been at? They was over in Japan. Nakamura just came back. Actually, Nakamura was on Raw. They moved Nakamura back to SmackDown. Yeah, he was on Raw feuding with Cody. And then he disappeared. Then he came. No. He drafted the Raw. He had that feud with Raw with Cody. Then he disappeared. He had a feud with, was it Rollins after that? Yeah, he had a feud with Rollins. And then he disappeared. He went over to Japan. Now he's back. He's on SmackDown now.
So let me ask you this. Do y'all see Seth doing another heel run?
Yeah.
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 I can see it. I can definitely see it. Why not? And they'll probably make him heel against CM Punk. But he's got to get rid of the whole music thing if they're going to turn him completely heel.
Or is it possible?
The music stays.
Or is it possible?
Music stays.
The music stays?
He had it when he was a heel.
Oh, Cody turns heel. Cody's definitely getting new music. I can see them slowing down the music.
I don't think they're going to change Cody's music because his theme song is a cult classic. It has a cult following.
Yeah, and it's not like it's just a theme you can just take away.
You remember when he turned
that song, Keith? That song was specifically written by Downstate for Cody Rhodes.
Okay, so they're not gonna get rid of it.
I'm telling you, that's literally the reason why.
You remember when he turned heel last time and they slowed down his music?
Yeah.
When he had the Dashing Cody Rhodes, they turned down and his music came and they slowed his music down.
They need to bring back Jim Johnston for them theme songs.
Hey, Cody had a good one. Cody brought the Intercontinental, the white belt. When he brought that belt back to WWE, I liked that run with Cody. That was a decent run they had with Cody.
I wasn't that Cody.
All right. So what else? What else? What about the Wyatt Six? What we're gonna happen in 2025 with them? Are they gonna stand out or?
That's just one of those that only time will tell, I guess. You don't. They're an attraction. You don't need to put belts on any of them.
Yeah.
And it's good that they're like a group instead of singles competitors, because now you're not going to sit there and listen to the stupid fans say, "Oh, why don't you put a belt on this guy? Well, this guy should be world champion." Shut up.
I have not gotten into the Wyatt Six yet. I just think if you ain't got the brain behind it, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. The brain ain't behind it, bro. So
you got the second best thing to it though, his brother.
I don't know.
So Chris, you can't
I don't see it in Bo. I don't see it in Bo Dallas, bro. I don't see that creativity in him. That let's keep it a buck. Bray was a genius. He was a genius.
Yeah,
I don't see it in Bo. I just don't. I get it, and he's trying to.
Is it because you don't see it, or because you don't want to see it? Because
no. I want to see it because at the end of the day, it's a character and it's a stable that I like. You know, I'm into the whole darkness and everything.
But he does have full creative control over this thing, though.
No, once again, and Lucas, I don't disagree with that. I'm just saying, maybe it's me. I just don't see the creativity that he brings. I think he's piggybacking off of Bray Wyatt, but all this is more what they're going off of what Bray's mind was. You know what I'm saying?
How's that bad though? He's bringing life.
No, it's not bad at all. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, if you're going off of that, but what is your creative juices, though? You know, what is your creativity going? Because you can only if you can't mimic exactly what his brother is doing, then guess what? It can all go down.
Or maybe he's bringing to life the last of what Bray had thought about, and then you're gonna start to see a little bit of Bo's mind after that.
Yeah, I can feel that too.
But Lucas, I kind of feel where Chris is coming from. I think is that
no, I get it. I kind of
because Chris is a diehard Bray Wyatt fan, and
we all were
we're all in it. It's like I kind of get where he's coming from in regards to.
May I remind you that I was the motherfucker, the only one who said he would never go to AEW.
You were the one that said it.
He was the one that said it.
You were the one that said it.
I was the only one who said it.
You kept that 100, Lucas.
Everybody swore he was going there. I'm like, nah, it's not.
That was you. You're right. You were right about one thing.
What do y'all see Jada Parker at NXT? So we're watching NXT. I gotta keep everything updated. What about Jada Parker?
She'll be there for another year or two. She's not coming up to the main roster next year, I don't think.
So 2026, we see Jada Parker in
I think next year you probably see her capture the actual women's championship, probably around like Stand and Deliver, or maybe.
I think that's when Roxanne Perez will drop the NXT title.
Stand and Deliver.
Well, they're getting ready to do whoever wins this match. By the way, Julia beat Keilani Jordan to qualify for the women's Iron Survivor.
Yeah, I was gonna say you still got a whole plethora of women's talent when Roxanne leaves.
Yeah, so they're gonna be, and plus they just got like 3 stars in the past 3 months. So they're like literally, they got Julia, they got Stephanie Van Cour, they got her, they got what's her name? Jordan Grace is getting ready to come in. They got the female Brock Lesnar, she's there. I forgot what her name is. Shit, forgive me. Forgot what her name was. Damn, they took out The Rock's daughter now.
Oh, she's the manager. She's the general manager.
Yeah, Ava's the GM. So NXT's going crazy right now. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything that was of significance.
I touched up on everything pretty much.
Lola Vice challenged Jada Parker to an NXT Underground match. What else? Sean Spears. Oh, Tony D'Angelo beat Sean Spears to retain the NXT North American Championship. So nothing else we missed. Pretty much everything's been a standard. So, but I'll post everything after the show is over with. But yeah, NXT's in a good place actually. And I know everybody's like black and gold. They're in a good place. It's not black and gold, but they're in a good place. They got a nice little roster going. They got the women's roster. I want to say it's more even stronger than it was in NXT Black and Gold days. I'll even say that the women's roster is definitely strong. The men's roster on the Black Gold is stronger than what it is now, but the women's roster is stronger than it was during the Black and Gold brand. Even though the Black and Gold brand brought us stars like Rhea Ripley, to the main roster. So, but I think NXT is definitely going to be. I think by the end of 2025, you're definitely going to see a lot of stars come up from NXT. So you're going to see you're going to see a lot. I think you're going to see at least about maybe 5 or 6 people from NXT in the Rumble.
Probably.
I think we're going to see Trick Williams. Trick Williams will be in the Rumble. Who else we seeing in the Rumble from NXT?
Maybe Ethan Page.
I think, you know what? I think they're going to call him up a little bit more quicker than I think they are. I think he doesn't really have nothing left.
No, he's already won NXT Gold.
He already won the NXT title. I mean, what else is left? There's not much left for Ethan Page. I mean, I can see. Well, call him up. He has nothing left. I mean, he's done everything. It's time for him to move on. So I can definitely see him. Anything else? Last thing for 2025 that you seeing? Let's see. I hope the tag team division is booked a little bit better. I hope. I don't know what it is Triple H has got against not booking tag team title matches on premium live events. I thought that was weird. Somebody mentioned that they haven't had a tag team title match on a premium live event since WrestleMania.
I'm so sick of the term premium live event. Just call it pay-per-view.
Somebody corrected me when it says not a pay-per-view, it's premium live event. I'm like, it's a pay-per-view. It's a pay-per-view. It's to me.
Lucas over there smoking his brains out.
No, I'm right here. What happened?
The tag team. We were talking about the tag team division in regards to how it's being booked in WWE.
Could
What
be
do you think
better.
about what do you think about the women's mid card title?
I don't care for it.
Yeah,
You
I
don't care?
for them.
So you think we could have been better without the women's Intercontinental and the women's United States?
No, I just don't care for it. I don't really care if they have it or not. I just don't care for it.
Just another title.
It's just right. It's just another title. Bring back Brian Penny matches.
Hey, Netflix
Tired of seeing
unite.
these hoes wrestle. Get
Hey.
naked.
I need Jada Parker in a
Show
in
cheeks.
a bra and panties match.
This guy.
Show cheeks. Bring the shit back.
2 a.m. Thomas.
Bring back
Fight.
hot lesbian action.
Fight in the gravy tubs.
Hey,
Fight Jello.
bring back Eric Bischoff's hot lesbian action.
All right.
Bring that back.
He said, "Bring it back."
Back.
He said, "Bring it back," and I need all of it back.
Bring it back.
He said, "Bring it back, all of it."
Bring back when Cheeks was shown every week.
I'm
Puppies!
gonna start saying that shit in the group chat. Bring it back.
Hey, can you imagine if they had Naomi's cheeks out?
Matter if they had Bailey's cheeks out, boy.
Bailey on Monday.
boy, boy.
Boy, if they had Bailey's cheeks out.
Hey,
Last night on Monday Night Raw.
Boy,
might have to
Bailey
bring
King
back-
got in them pants.
might have to bring back King Lawler for a couple segments.
Oh,
if they let Bailey show them cheeks on, if they let Naomi and Bailey show them cheeks, yeah.
Chris might bust through the TV trying to jump them.
bruh.
And Naomi got them clappers, boy.
Hey, so do Bailey.
Yeah, they ain't clapping like Naomi.
Jimmy Uso's a lucky ass man.
They ain't clapping like Naomi's though. Bailey got duty, but she ain't got Naomi duty.
Nah, shit.
Hey, that shit clap when she walk.
Standing ovation, bitch.
Hey, that shit clap when she
He
walk.
said, "Round of applause, baby, make that ass clap."
I can't stand either one of y'all.
Hey, you know what? You choose to talk to us on the daily, so
We need
That's
2 a.m. Thomas.
no, we don't. No, we don't. He can sit his ass in his man cave where he at. He'll pop up at 2 a.m. Talk about some y'all trying to do a show, fellas.
Hey, Thomas.
Bro,
like,
it's
hey,
2 a.m. Go
Thomas
to
gonna
sleep.
pop up at 2 a.m. talking about something. I didn't see Survivor Series, so I didn't. That's why I didn't been in the chat because I didn't.
He
want
said, when did Triple H win the NXT title? Damn, so where the hell you been at?
that
Thomas watched
motherfucker
shit.
said, when did Roman come back?
When did
Why
Roman
is,
come
why
back?
is Solo the tribal chief now?
Right. What the fuck?
Thomas is like 10 years behind. He said, wait a minute. He said,
He said the Undertaker streak got broken. What? We
That
Oh,
man said, when did Batista lose the title?
Thomas be posting the most random shit, bro.
He
Oh,
said,
my
yo, he threw my homie Marty Jannetty through the glass.
God. Thomas having Marty Jannetty over for Thanksgiving.
Oh, God.
Thomas said, hey man, I didn't watch ECW tonight, man. Y'all be cool.
He said,
Thomas still got a VCR.
I gotta turn on my ColecoVision so I can watch Nitro.
Thomas still got the Coliseum home videos right down stacked up.
Nah, he just got the VCR player. Just got to hit record on a blank VHS tape.
Thomas said, when the hell did the network go to Peacock?
Hey, there was something I saw. What was it? One of the wrestling pages said the WWE Network's going away January 1st. I thought it already went away.
It's all going to Netflix, basically, is what they're saying.
No, wait. No, that's internationally. The network will be on Peacock to the end of 2025 because that's when the deal ends. Then all of that stuff will be transitioning to Netflix. But the PLEs are going to be on Netflix this year.
Okay, so
The
they won't be. They
Royal
won't be on.
Rumble.
All right, so they won't be on Peacock starting after the new year.
The content, like the libraries and stuff, will be on Peacock, but the PLEs will be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Well, I ain't got Netflix, but I'll still find a way to watch it.
You can have my info.
Shit, they charging you to see use the other people's login.
Oh, word?
No,
Yeah.
I got.
Oh,
hey,
fuck you then, Keith. You on your own.
No, I got shit to watch. I'm fine. I got this thing I pay for every month. I'm good.
Y'all down 4, just so you know.
Yeah, I ain't never gonna. He said, he said when the dude told me, he said, when Raw goes to the Netflix, he said, don't worry. He said, you ain't gotta be no Netflix users. He said, you can still get it here. Everything. I have like 3 or 4 channels to watch Raw on. The hell's Bischoff doing on NXT? Whoa, what's this about?
Bischoff is on NXT.
Bischoff is on NXT. Bischoff's coming to NXT next week. What the hell?
The one thing I like about Bischoff is they tell it like it is. They hate him.
Yes.
Bischoff is coming to NXT next week.
Bischoff's coming to NXT next week.
What is this about?
Hate Bischoff.
Oh, they can't stand him. He pisses them off, and they get their panties twisted in a whole fucking bunch. Even when, bro, mentioning Eric Bischoff around AEW fans is like it's like they're Voldemort. Y'all watch Harry Potter? The he who cannot.
No, I
be
have
named?
sex, Lucas.
Yeah, and I have sex with bitches who love Harry Potter. So fuck you. I call you something else, but I'm not trying to get our shit canceled and keys kicked off the internet. So
they're men, Lucas.
yeah, shut up, bitch. No, whore.
All right, so Netflix. So now the SmackDown go to 3 hours in 2025.
Asshole.
Real quick.
Huh?
SmackDown goes to 3 hours starting in 2025, right?
That's what they said.
Oh, Keith, stop it.
I'm just asking. I didn't know. I know Raw is going to 3 hours when they go to Netflix, but I didn't know SmackDown is going 3 hours too.
They better not.
I don't want SmackDown to go 3 hours. I want them to stay at 2 hours.
You also wanted Raw to go to 2 hours.
Okay.
And now look at you. Oh man, I just don't like. I don't think it fits. Fuck you.
Damn it. I can't.
On your ass.
You got what you wanted, Keith.
Yes, I got what I wanted.
A lot of y'all got what y'all wanted, and now y'all want them 3 hours back.
Hey, I didn't give a shit whether it was 2 hours, 3 hours.
Hey, we only got
like
3 more episodes of Raw for 2 hours, and then it goes back because I know the last show of the year is going to be a best of. So, which won't even matter. I probably won't watch that one, but that'll be a best of. And I think they got like 3. They're probably going to re-record all.
You know what? I really hate that they do the best of. I can just go on the network and watch it.
That's the only time AEW can beat WWE in the network ratings is when
no one rarely watches.
They don't even do
and
that.
they still don't even do that. Yeah.
Do y'all ever watch like during the holidays, like right around like it's either Christmas Eve or the day when they put on an episode of Raw? Do y'all even watch Raw that night?
No,
I don't watch it Raw. I don't
Christmas
really
Eve.
care about it.
I've never cared for the best of none of that.
Yeah, me
I've
neither.
never cared for none of that.
I never cared for the Raw. I don't think. I think
never,
they did. I think like the past like 4 or 5 years. I think they did like one episode live on Christmas Eve. I didn't watch.
And you know what else I never watched? The motherfucking For the Troops. Never watched that shit either.
Nah, that's dumb too. I don't watch that shit too.
Shit was
before
mad
y'all
funny.
say anything, I'm not putting down the troops. Thank you for your service, but we're talking about the special.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't talking shit about the Troops, but
Yeah, but we're talking about the troops thing. We don't. That's so stupid. All the faces do is win. They beat down the hills and all that shit. And in the Christmas episode, they do that Miracle on 34th Street street fight shit every year. It'll be like,
I don't watch that shit. Shit's ass butt.
I remember back in like 2017, they had a Monday Night Raw here on Christmas Day. It was actually kind of cool.
So they had Raw actually on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was the attendant.
No, I'm saying like they did it like 7 years ago. They came here. They had Christmas. They had a Raw Christmas basically.
Yeah, I don't remember Raw coming on Christmas a lot of time. I remember SmackDown. They
Yeah.
did do SmackDown.
You don't remember it.
Yeah,
You remember it.
Raw has came on Christmas, so is New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I want to say 2000 was one. I think 2000 was it.
2006 was a New Year's Day Raw. I know that.
Yeah. Matter
yeah.
of fact, I think 2000 they did that shit.
Oh, okay.
I remember John Cena lost to K-Fed on that Monday Night Raw. Kevin Federline.
Oh my God, they've had some
He
terrible storylines.
He said, "If I get lucky, I'll be screwing Brittany."
Oh my God! All right, so I need.
Man, parlay kind of tracking. If I get,
I'm tracking my parlays down. They're
bro. This is how my shit looking right now. Look at how close my shit is.
Shit, Miami and Milwaukee tied. I may need to see what's going on with
Jeez,
that.
look at my shit.
Send it in the chat. I can't see that shit on the computer. I can send it.
What you mean, bro? This shit clearer than a motherfucker.
Okay, yeah, I see it now. Okay, I see it now. Oh damn! Yeah, I
It's
just
close. It's
I
close.
had Anthony Edwards. I need him to get 20 points. He just got 23, so I'm good on that.
So basically, a bucket from every player cashes me. If it's a 3-pointer, it cashes me.
So I got Anthony Davis got 20 plus.
Oh, it's time to split here.
Yeah, so I got 20. I think he's gonna do 20 tonight. And I got KD and Devin Booker doing 10 plus.
I'm not even thinking about our game right now. I need points in this game.
I think I'm gonna be pissed off when I wake up. I was pissed. I was like, damn, Derek. I'm like, they got J.K. Dobbins all the way down to the fucking goal line, and then fucking Herbert runs it in. I'm like, this motherfucker. And then he gets hurt. I'm like,
he was basically the only leg on my parlay that lost last night.
And then
him and Likely.
Derrick Henry ran all over the fucking field last night, but didn't get into the end zone.
Chris called that. Chris did call Derrick Henry having a good game.
I knew it, and I knew it because they're 1-2, and because they 1-2, I said, oh, they're not gonna let each other. They have a friendly rivalry going on because also I knew that because Derrick Henry tweeted Saquon Barkley
during the game.
Yeah, he tweeted him. So I said, okay, this is a friendly rivalry. I said, okay, Saquon had the game. I said, oh, Derrick Henry's finna come out and have a game.
Saquon is different, bro.
Saquon, the best player in the world right now.
That's MVP right now.
Man,
he's the best player in the world.
That's MVP. That's a bad motherfucker, yo.
Hey, the Giants GMB better be fired.
Fire everybody on the Giants. Everybody needs to be fired. Fire them, their mothers, their fathers, their kids, their grandmas, their granddads. Everybody. Fire them all.
I hope we fire Ryan Poles. I want him gone.
I want Eberflus gone.
Eber's shit is gone. But
should have beat the Packers. Should have beat the Vikings.
Would y'all take Ben Johnson as the head coach?
Absolutely.
He's going to be sought out. Ben Johnson from Detroit, offensive coordinator.
Ben Johnson said he ain't fucking with us. We got too much turmoil.
So he didn't want to be a part of that?
Yeah, he said he ain't fucking with us.
So there's going to be a last chance Iron Survivor qualifying match next week. Jada Parker, Ren Sinclair.
Yeah, until the Bears offer him a fucking bag to be our head coach.
Shit,
they're going to have to they're going to throw money at him. Ben Johnson to get him
He's going to get paid.
They're going to pull him away from Detroit. They're going to throw the bag at him. He's going to be sought out. I think Ben Johnson's going to end up getting a job next year.
Oh, he is. It's not with the Bears.
He's definitely going to end up he's definitely going to get a bag thrown at him. So, anyways, all right, we are pretty much done. We made it all the way to NXT because
I got to put in my bet.
Yeah, I'm about to.
I got to sweat these last 3 minutes.
But hey, y'all, top 10 2025. You got your predictions? Let us know as well. Let us be the last ones to wish y'all a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving and get fucking blackout tomorrow.
Eat some good food.
Lucas finna mess around and stay home.
I'm going out tomorrow night.
Where you going, Lucas?
To the bars down the road from my house, sir.
You going to what you going to DC?
I mean, if we end up there, we end up there. But Dito's is the first spot.
Chris, you cooking?
No, I gotta work, big dog. I gotta work
Friday after Thanksgiving.
I work Thanksgiving the day after Thanksgiving.
I got denied for Thanksgiving, but I'm good for Christmas. So I'm not going to Friday for Thanksgiving.
I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I'm off. I gotta work Friday, so it is what it is. I got my guys since I'm going to her crib for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
There you go.
So, but I'll be in Charlotte. I'll be
Who
in
all
Charlotte
going
for
out?
Christmas.
Lucas, you and Thomas?
Me, Tom, I told Bob to pull up tomorrow too.
Yeah, tomorrow and I'm chilling. So
Yeah.
it is what it
Right.
is.
Oh, Bob, what
I'm,
about
O'Shea
my
and them gonna
cousin?
be out.
My cousin said she's gonna come out too, and then who else? One of my homies from the gym, Pierre.
No wonder I'm eating good Thursday though.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
I'm
I'm be eating good too.
I'm eating good. I'm gonna eat good on Thursday and then be back in the lab on
Yeah,
Monday.
I'm gonna
again.
work. I'm gonna work and then
I'm off Monday
and
though.
then go over my aunt's house.
No turkey for me this year, fellas.
Not tucker for me either. Shit.
Oh, I'm eating turkey.
I'm eating ham.
We doing a deep fried turkey.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
That's the only way
people,
to do it.
We doing a deep
All
fried.
right,
turkey.
boys, I'm out.
Anyways, yeah,
I'm out too. Watch the rest of this Heat game.
Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna wrap it up.
All right.
Deuces.
Later, bro.
All right, y'all. So y'all hear our predictions for 2025. I want to thank the fellas. Hey, one thing I will say, I'm gonna say this. I forgot to do it on the show, but I'm thankful for them. I'm thankful for Lucas. I'm thankful for Chris. I'm thankful for them for being with me since day one for Wrestling Talk Radio. So, guys, I know y'all are off the show or whatever and everything like this, but I'm gonna say this and everything. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna do this right now while I'm on the chat. So I'm gonna do this right now while I'm on the chat because they ain't gonna believe me everything. So let me do this. Let me do this. I'm gonna do this live because I'm gonna let them know in the group chat and everything. So I'm gonna let them know. Hey, fellas, I'm live, still on the live wrapping the show up, but I didn't say it on the show, and I'm saying it right now. Chris and Lucas, I'm thankful for y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. One love, man. Thank y'all. I did do this while I did it on the air, man. I'm thankful for Lucas. I'm thankful for Chris and everything for hanging out with me, man. Thankful, man. Hey, I'm thankful for everyone who has been with me for day one for the show. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for everything, man. I'm truly thankful for y'all, man. I'm thankful and everything. The holidays ain't easy for me, you know, without Mom Dukes and my nephew, but I'm still here. I'm celebrating. I'm just thankful for a lot right now, and I'm gonna leave it at that, man. But hey, we wrapped this up. We did a live episode. I try to keep y'all informed with everything's going on in NXT. Right now, we got the main event, the NXT North American Women's Championship match is going on right now. So we got that going on. But hey, I'm thankful, man. Thankful for y'all tuning in. It was kind of dope doing a pre-Thanksgiving show. I actually kind of enjoyed it. We may have to do something like this again on a Tuesday. But I'm wrapping this up now. Y'all have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much. Well, eat a lot. Eat a lot, but don't overdo it. But you know what I'm saying? But y'all have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Be safe going out there Black Friday. If y'all got to go shopping, I got to work. But that's neither here or there, so I ain't got to worry about the crowds. But y'all enjoy War Games on Saturday, 6 o'clock on Peacock. Make sure y'all tune in for that. I'll have the results after the show. Y'all see how our petition is going to fall out. Also, AEW tomorrow, the Continental Classic tournament kicks off tomorrow night on Dynamite. And then we'll be back for our end of the year show in a couple of weeks. And we'll look back on 2024 and we'll wrap up the year. 2025, there's going to be a lot of changes coming for Wrestling Talk Radio. I'm not going to go into particular, but you will see the first episode of Wrestling Talk Radio 2025. There will be some changes. There will definitely be some changes. I'm looking forward to those changes. So we got some big things coming up. But with that being said, I'm going to sign out. I'm tired. But I'm going to sign out. But thankful. Once again, I'm thankful for everything. I'm thankful for y'all. Thankful for life, man, and everything. But as we always say here at Wrestling Talk Radio, we're not just wrestling fans. We're wrestling fans. Rest in peace, Mom Deuce. Rest in peace, Curtis. Rest in peace, Pops. Rest in peace, Cap. I love y'all, man. Y'all have a good night. Be safe. And once again, from my family to yours, happy Thanksgiving. Deuces.